Welcome to today's virtual field trip of Angkor Temple. This city was home of the Angkor Empire's royals for over 300 years. Angkor Wat was built at the height of their time, honoring past royals and gods of their civilization, and as well as the surrounding temples. Our exploration begins like any adventure so often does, with a map, a bike, and a fledgling sightseer looking for a ticket booth. Okay, I figured out how to go to somewhere where I can buy the ticket for Angkor Wat. Whenever you come out, Angkor Wat is directly north of town from Siem Reap here. And then if you go out to here, if you, instead of going directly up, go over to here and you can reach the ticket office. If you just go east of Siem Reap, you'll be able to buy the ticket and you can go into the temple.
Of this temple. So include the moat and complex temple together, it has 200 football stadium, just Angkor Wat. Yeah.
Okay.
So it was built in the reign of the king Surya Varman. Surya means the sun god.
Okay.
Yeah, 1113 to 1150. 37 years only. Yeah.
To build the moat.
To build the complex, the whole temple, 37 years.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that side like the main entrance, but the main entrance is under the conservation and restore.
Okay.
It's supported by Japanese, and this is like the new floating bricks. It has been 6 years that using this brick that's supported by Canada. Yeah.
Yes,
So
sir.
we have many countries support because all the temples there was registered for the UNESCO site in 1992. 30 years that UNESCO renovation and working and support in Cambodia. Yeah. So
How long has Japan and Canada been working with Cambodia for the restoration?
this Canada just this brick for
Okay.
6 years, but Japanese 30 years already. But 30 years is still support and working in Cambodia. It needs to become like a good friend with the government of Cambodian and people also from Japan.
Okay.
Yeah. Japan not only support for temple, but it's support for like the education and yeah.
These religious values are seen in every facet of design and architecture of the compound. The number of corridors, the number of chambers, even the dimensions of the compound can be summed up to another holy number. And with all the snakes that go across, there's 5 sections to each corridor.
Yeah.
With the queens protected by 1, 2, 3 levels.
Yeah.
And 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
A lot. We have around 2,000 Apsara.
Okay.
2,000 Apsara, and some of the carving we have like the Apsara and king the dancing on the animal as well. Yeah, like the secret animal. We have horse, lion, elephant, water buffalo, all the holy animals. Yeah.
Okay.
And this side over here you could see all the signs like the lotus flower. The lotus flower are blooming. And they have like the Apsara here, lotus bag, lotus flower, even lower part here like the sign like lotus even here.
Okay.
The bag of lotus flower.
And
lotus flower very important. Even the head of the snake here, The sign like the chakra, like the sign like lotus flower. That very important.
And
like the tower, you see?
yeah.
The way we do greeting, like the sign like the lotus, like this. The way we do greeting like this.
Yeah.
Yeah, for welcome, for thank you, for say goodbye. So we have 5 positions when we do greeting. We do like in front of the chest here. This is for friend, for welcome friend and thank you friend.
Okay.
Yes. And the mouth to respect to older people.
Okay.
Yes. And the nose to parent and teacher.
Okay.
Yeah. In front of the head here for the monk and Buddha. And on the top both hand for king and god. King and god.
Mm.
They get like 5 positions. Yeah. I told you we always use odd number 3, 5, 7 and 9, a lucky number. 3 the symbol of 3 man god of Hindu, 5 the symbol like 3 man god and parent, like mother and father, we say like the living god as well. But the most popular like 7. Then we have like 7 pillar inside the window, 7 head of the snake here, 7 step, the symbol like 7 day a week, 7 color of rainbow, 7 light incarnation of the Buddha, and 7 chakra inside the body. And 7 day the Buddha that he meditation, 7 day to reach enlightenment, they become a Buddha as well. So snake for Buddhism, they are good. For Hindu, they are good mostly. For Hindu God, for Lord Vishnu, he sleep on the snake to create the new world, to create the new life. Because in Hindu, the different from the Buddhism, everything they create by God and destroyed by God and protected by God, and the God is similar to like the Christian, that everything that by God that provides. But the Buddha, he's not a God. He's just the philosophy. Just a philosophy. But for the Buddha, the snake support the Buddha to reach enlightenment, that become a Buddha. Before he reach enlightenment, he not called Buddha. He called like the Sattva Gautama, like the we call like Sattva Gautama. Yeah, before the name before Buddha. The Buddha mean like to know all the food or the knowledge. Yeah, to know the way of life.
Along with using bamboo shoots, a number of indigenous trees was used to be able to make the structure for boats and the adhesive to condition the wood to be able to make a navy for workers to drag assembling volcanic rock cubes to be able to build their temples and structures.
Under the bamboo raft for moving, look like they when they move inside the water more smooth and more lighter. Understand what I mean, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, look like this is like the canal, and either when they walk on the left and walk on the right of the like the canal, and then they do the long rope for pulling. And this one is inside the water. Look like when we move something inside the water, more smoother to move. Yeah. And another part here is destroyed by the rain. Yeah.
Okay.
When you get rain and you get like the erosion. Yeah. And you could see they put the stone in very perfect sign together, and then they use the pencil to draw, and then they carve. After they carve, they paint it with red and gold color. But red and gold color, only some part inside, it's still remaining until nowadays. So this is outside, when you get red, they move all the original color. Yeah.
And then the library was also inscribed onto the stone.
Yeah.
Okay.
Laws of spirituality as well as societal laws were also embellished on the walls with carvings depicting the queen and concubines of the king, showing the legal protective laws bestowed upon different statuses of the royal court members. Centuries of rain erode away at the concubine statues while the queen's image stands untouched under the roof. Within the central walls of the temple, statues of the Hindu god Vishnu, the purveyor, can be found with contemporary clothing to honor the god Angkor temple was originally dedicated to.
10 incarnation lives. Even Buddha, they believe like the Buddha, one of incarnation of Lord Vishnu as well. Yeah. But now Vishnu, he like the symbol like the Buddha, because by the people are dressing, you could see it look like the Buddha, but this is not Buddha, this is a Hindu god.
Okay.
Yeah. got like the multiple arm, like 8 arm, but only like 5 arm original stone, but 3 they are new stone, they are restored. It's supported by the Cologne University, they are restored. So original stone they could be 5 meter long and bigger than 3 meter. Yeah, bigger than 3 meter and higher than 5 meter, and then it counts to be one statue. Yeah.
Okay.
So people always come to pray and worship with the offering.
There's a lot of great detail.
Yeah. Can I sit down there? I can take one picture.
With remains of gold flakes still adorned to the murals and sculptures on the wall, the depictions and incarnations show their historians and officials gave instructions upon the walls to advance within their society.
The water as well. Even inside the water, like fire as well. So
Yeah.
in this part, when they have like the sunset, we can see the soldo here like 5 tower, 3 tower, 3 tower, 3 tower of the temple. Reminding it on the wall here. Yeah. It's beautiful Apsara, like some part by keep on the touching and make it more shiny.
Yeah.
But all the carving is not allowed to touch. Or, yeah.
Okay.
Paint it over. This Apsara, even this is a small Apsara, little flower Apsara that everywhere. And you know about Louis Vuitton that I tell you this, all these flower like the Louis Vuitton flower. Yeah. And you could see the original color that reminding like some part here as well. Kiko.
Oh.
You know Kiko?
Yeah.
It's the head of Kiko that So the lower part is the guru, the priest, with the long beard and crossing the feet in meditation. And the lower part is supported by Italy, the restore on the pillar here. And in this side you could see the old inscription that from the 16th century that reminding this is the Khmer Old language. So Khmer Old language originally from Sanskrit and Bali of India become to be Khmer language. And Khmer language you could see converted to be Thai language, to be Lao or Myanmar. They are originally from Sanskrit. All we believe like the language, the originally like 3 languages in the world. We have like the Cantonese, the Chinese, Sanskrit. Yeah, and we have like the English from Latang, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, but even like the Latang, they believe right now is from Sanskrit as well, because a lot of sound, a lot of word is similar as well. Yeah, look like for example in Spanish you say uno, dos, tres, cuatro, and Sanskrit they call like to. To it look like similar to dos.
Yeah.
Yeah, tres like tray. It's the same writing, but they just the different sound. Tre and tray by the Sanskrit. Yeah. So Cambodian, the old language and the language we use nowadays, we have 33 letters. 33 letters, we have 2 sound, male and female sound, and we have 39 vowel. In English, you have only 5 vowel, right? Cambodian, we have 39 vowel.
Okay.
Yeah, and we're writing the same English from left to right, from up to down. And for one letter, we have 3 parts for one letter. We have here, we have body, and we have feet.
Okay.
For example, like this is like the S, this is S, so yeah.
Okay. And there's a line of sight to the street. I don't know if there's a means for the camera to pick it up, but I can still see the passing by motorbikes.
Just in the leaders being able to be aware of everyday life and safety in and around the temple. The quality of design can be measured with modern technology for accuracy within a fraction of degree error from centuries past, using astrological measurements for architectural guidelines.
At the like exact center. But when we use like the Google, like the make sure, so it's wrong a little bit. It's in around like my water. But if we back to 1,000 years ago, I think this is correct enough. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's correct enough. You see here, even we use like the perfect design here, but it's still like this is no direction. But if you have iPhone, it's better. But the China phone is crazy. It doesn't work well.
How would they figure that out?
Actually, they believe that you like astrology, the star. Angkor
Okay.
Wat is they believe like the body of the dragon star. At night time, you can see look like the dragon star on the top with the 9 star, the symbol like the 9 tower of the temple Angkor Wat as well. Yeah. So that side all the Buddha statue, and you could see Lord Vishnu. He sleep on the snake, and his wife massage the feet. For Vishnu made it like he reclining, look like he's sleeping. And while they're sleeping for the 1,000 years, the lotus flower they grow from his belly. After they grow lotus, they're blooming, and then we have one god, the god Brahma, the god 4 faces. The Brahma God, he created the light, the nature, the tree, animal, and everything, even good and bad, together. And then he's still sleeping, and his wife is still massage the feet. And then one God, God Shiva, that appearing from the head of Lord Vishnu with the third eye, that he wait for killing all the bad spirits to protect. Yeah. So, and that's part of probably you could see the gold color over here. That's still remaining. If you look carefully, you could see the gold painted here, on this side and here. That's still remaining. Yeah.
And there's still gold there.
Yeah. So not only to show us about like the religion, but all the carving here to show us about like the art of boxing. You see the activity of boxing that's very popular right now. You know about the Muay Thai.
Yeah.
Yeah, but Cambodian, we originally Cambodian, and we have on the stone here. Yeah. You have to make sure, you know, Thailand is just new country that just not like. I still work many day. I don't know. Today you can go up to the top or not. Let I check the lunar calendar.
Okay.
Normally they can go up. Except like the full moon. Huh? See like the stair for the king to go up. Oh, today you can go to the third floor. Yeah. 45 kilometers the east side of Siem Reap. So you can take picture of lava here to remember about base information. So inside the lava is 1,000 tons of sand. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. It's very hard.
73-degree angle for the scholars and the priests, and 45 degrees on the steps for kings.
Wow. Remove your cap.
After climbing to the highest chambers of the king, priest, and general of the Khmer Empire, a new site is granted. With the mathematical architecture of the temple built to the golden ratio to match the cubic, the metric ratio in degrees to radians, this mathematical symmetry is built to maximize the degree of visibility encompassing the geometric compound for defense and administration of the people, to maximize emergency response and overseeing the day-to-day activities of the people frequenting key structures throughout the kingdom. Heirs groomed from the families of the royal court could then be trained to use this vision to rule with the ability of their predecessors when they were old enough to rule. This architecture was built at the height of their growth to grant the empire a greater era of prosperity. Looking from their perspective and moving forward, there's more to wonder and explore throughout their temples